football canapes once again for this match of the weekend as Chelsea take on Manchester United at Old Trafford with so much, absolutely so much to talk about for for this game. And the eyes of the world football watching public at uh, are at Old Trafford as Ruben Amorim takes charge of Manchester United, takes charge of Manchester United for the very first time in the Premier League. In the Premier League, the previous game since the sacking of Erik Ten Hag, yes, he's gone. The Our favorite Dutchman, I mean, second favorite was Arne Slot, to be honest, and our favorite Dutchman is gone. And we'll see how Manchester United get on. And in the previous game where Ruben Amorim was in charge, it was a 3-0 5-2 win over Leicester City in the Carabao Cup. To be honest, it was more of a Leicester City B team than than anything else. An A team even would have been should have been easy meat for Manchester United. The fact that it was B team and even they managed to score twice. I mean, Manchester United would be disappointed with that. And yeah, uh, this game though will be will be an absolute every move will be analyzed, every pass will be will be will be will be analyzed, will be dissected, and then uh, presented to all of us. My hair, I don't know what is wrong with it. It is just all over the place. It is just all over the place. And yeah, so about 23 minutes to go before the start of the game. And yeah, I mean, Manchester United have been pretty awful, absolutely awful in the Premier League since the season 24-2025 began. They've they've not beaten a decent team. The teams that they've beaten: Southampton, Southampton, Fulham, and one more. Southampton, Fulham, and I mean, can't be a big team. So I mean, with all due respect, the only why can't I remember the teams that they've beaten? Bulls, and who else have they beaten? I mean, Brentford. Yeah. So three teams that they've beaten are Brentford, Brentford, Southampton, and Fulham. So that's not good enough. And Chelsea now come rocking up to Old Trafford, and they would be expecting a good result up against a Manchester United team that I mean should be high on confidence, should be unshackled. I mean, if they were shackled against when Erik Ten Hag was in charge, if they were shackled, then they 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 uh, they might be unshackled. Who knows? Who knows? And yeah. So just in case, if you are someone who follows football, and unless you have been living under a rock, you would know that Manchester United have hired a new manager, and his name is Ruben Amorim. He is 39 years of old age. I mean, he's younger than me, and yeah, all the best to Ruben Amorim, who starts his tenure at Old Trafford on on 11th of November, on 11th of November, right in the midst of international break, and then 25th of November, the weekend that begins. His first game will be against Ipswich Town, managed by former Manchester United assistant coach in in Kieran McKenna, who are yet to win a game. Who knows? Next week they might they might win they might win they might win a game. I don't know who they play next. And प्यार नहीं. And yeah, but this game will talk about what happens, when it happens, and why it happens or how it happens later. But this game is, I mean, just like any Premier League game, it is 3 points up for grabs for both teams, which are vitally important given that Spurs have won, um, Arsenal have lost, City have lost, Liverpool have won, Newcastle have won, Villa have lost, and who else? So these two teams going up against each other. West Ham have lost. Nottingham Forest are in third. Brighton have lost, and yeah. So in terms of football and everything, there is lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. I mean, the team news, which is vitally important. I I I know a bit of the team news. I know Manchester United's team news, but too sure of I'm not too sure of what the team news for. Check it out. Check it out. And here are the two team lineups. I'm pretty sure you can see them on your screen and on your screen on your screen. So, Onana, let me just remove this camera, otherwise you won't be able to see. So, Onana in goal, number 24, Mazraoui, Delict, Martinez, and Dallo. That's the back four. I mean, Delict and Martinez, the two center halves. Mazraoui and रोटी बहुत है आपका थोड़ी दाल हो जाए. And I mean, I don't know where the fullbacks will be playing though. Where the fullbacks will be playing, which one is the right back, which one is the left back. We'll find out. But for now, let's assume Dello at right back and Madrawi at left back, which was the case in the in the in the game against West Ham United, with Manchester United lost, and they were rather to lose that uh, unlucky to lose that game, and they were rather unlucky to lose that game. But to be honest, that was never a penalty, and that was never a penalty, and yeah, um, unfortunately, a bad decision by the referee cost Erik Ten Hag his job. I'm pretty sure if they had won that game, um, Erik Ten Hag would still have been in the job, and would still have been in the job. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and That's how the cookie crumbles. And in midfield, Casemiro and Ugarte. So Rude going solid in midfield. Two defensive midfielder, Casemiro and Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho and Rashford behind the main striker Rasmus Højlund. As far as Chelsea are concerned, as far as Chelsea are concerned, Sanchez in goal. I mean, really a doubtful goalkeeper, if you ask me. A doubtful goalkeeper, if you ask me. Gusto at right back, left back. Fofana and Colville as centre halves. First choice pairing, I think. James at right back. Lavia and Caicedo. Decent, strong midfield there from Chelsea. हाँ दे दो. And then we have Palmer, Madueke, Neto, Pedro and Nicholas Jackson. And the substitute bench is pretty strong as well with Jorgensen, Tosun, Badiashile, Kukurea, Vega, Enzo Fernandez, Mikhailo Modric, Joao Felix, and Christopher and Kunku Chelsea. Um, Whereas Manchester United won in the Carabao Cup in midweek, Chelsea were beaten comprehensively by Newcastle United at St James's Park. And and yeah, so that's uh, that's uh, uh, that's the team news. I mean, Chelsea will be tough for Manchester United in this uh, in this uh, in this game. I mean, Chelsea would really be a tough opponent if Manchester United think that you can they can go ahead and win this game on vibes. Then that perhaps wouldn't cut it, but it will be it will be a tough game for Manchester United. I'm only talking from Manchester United's point of view. I mean, because they are the biggest story. They are the ones who have sacked their manager. They are the ones who have sacked their manager, and they need to do something something different in this game. About 10 minutes to go. Manchester United players will be eager to eager to show their uh, new incoming manager that that they mean and they can cut it. He play uh, that has been all throughout his his managerial career and yeah, all throughout his managerial career. And but Rude going with what he probably knows best with a back four, and rightly so. That's if he believes in that, that's what he should do. He doesn't have players to play back three. Then no point doing it. But I'm pretty sure Ruben Amorim, when he comes in, uh, uh, when he comes in, it it will be it will be it will be I mean, he doesn't have the players to play a back three. Then he should go with, and I'm pretty sure Ruud van Nistelrooy has aspirations of his own, and he should play a team that shows how good a manager he is. So that ways it's that ways it's that ways it's important. It's important for Ruud van Nistelrooy. It is important for the club, and when the new manager comes in, he should have something tangible left to play for. It can't just be it can't just be like this season is a write off, and we just evaluate the season, and then we'll go next season. If Manchester United win this, then there's plenty they can still play for, and and learn about and achieve this season, rather than just relying on the Europa League, where they have been winless in 3 games to qualify for the Champions League. So if you look at it in the broader sense, there's a lot riding on this game from from a Manchester United point of view. And yeah, apologies, I'm really hungry, so having my dinner uh, as well, and 7 minutes to go before the match kicks off at Old Trafford. As I said previously, the eyes of the world will be on this game, and I mean, ideally Chelsea would like to win this game, but if they don't lose, that will be a big feather for them. I don't think they'll mind a draw. I mean, but Chelsea team does look really strong, and the Manchester United players have it all to do. Um, they have to prove it. I mean, because most of them have got a little bit of baggage somewhere. Bruno Fernandes, I don't know if he's played under Amorim. Might have played half a season. Might have played half a season, but might have played half a season. So let's see how how he plays, how he plays, but that will be when it will be under Rude. Bruno Fernandes, I think, scored his first goal in the first goals of the season against the Leicester City. Twice he scored against Leicester, one from a deflected free kick and one from a mistake. So nothing, nothing spectacular about that, and nothing spectacular about that, and but more will be expected out of. I mean, more will be expected out of Bruno Fernandes when this game kicks off. When this game kicks off, he's the club captain. He has to set the example for everyone to follow. To follow, and if he can't do that, then I mean, he might be Portuguese. Ruben Amorim might be Portuguese, and but it might not sit well with it might not sit well with the with everyone. And Bruno has, of course, just signed a new contract at new contract. It should work now. It should work now, and yeah, hopefully I'm back with you guys. With you guys, the game. I completely forgotten about the game, and it should be starting pretty soon. I mean, both teams are out on the pitch. All the formalities of the war and other things have been taken care of. Manuel Ugarte, who was not getting a look in at Manchester United when Ten Hag was there, starts. I mean, is it his first start? I'm not sure whether it is his first start in the league or not. But the game is about to get underway. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Manchester United will get us rolling, and the game has kicked off. Chelsea looking to press. Oh, free kick in the very first minute, conceded by Wesley Fofana, who, as I told you, did not play, and a free kick in a dangerous sort of an area to swing one in. Cleared away. Cole Palmer tries to release Nicholas Jackson. Oh, Bruno Fernandes was covering there. Wasn't Fernandes. Yeah, was Fernandes number 8. Manchester United looking to, start at a quick tempo. A lot of these Manchester United players were brought in by Ten Hag.